Dr. James Adler, a man of science. He dedicated his life to unraveling the mysteries of the cosmos. His pursuit of knowledge led him to the pinnacle of his field, astrophysics. Dr. Adler believed in the power of observation, experimentation, and empirical evidence. He found solace in the concrete, the measurable, the verifiable. Faith to him belonged to the realm of the abstract and the unproven. Dr. Adler's world was one of equations, celestial bodies, and the laws that governed their existence. His work on the origins of the universe had earned him accolades and recognition. Yet, deep down, a fundamental question lingered in his mind. A question that science alone seemed unable to answer. The question of a higher purpose, of a guiding force behind the intricate workings of the universe. Dr. Adler found himself attending a science symposium. It was an event he usually enjoyed, a place to exchange ideas with fellow scientists. This particular symposium, however, took an unexpected turn. During a break between presentations, Dr. Adler struck up a conversation with a fellow attendee. The man, a scholar of ancient texts, spoke with quiet conviction about the Qur'an. Intrigued, Dr. Adler listened as the scholar shared passages from the Qur'an that spoke about the natural world. The scholar argued that the Qur'an, revealed over 1400 years ago, contained scientific knowledge that was only now being confirmed by modern science. Dr. Adler, initially skeptical, found his curiosity piqued. He had always approached religious texts with a degree of detachment, but the scholar's words resonated with him in a way he hadn't anticipated. The scholar presented Dr. Adler with a copy of the Qur'an, a gesture that was both symbolic and profound. He urged him to read it with an open mind, to approach it not just as a religious text, but as a potential source of knowledge and wisdom. The scholar suggested that scientific truths might be hidden within its verses, waiting to be discovered by those willing to look. Dr. Adler, driven by his insatiable thirst for knowledge and curiosity, decided to embark on this unexpected journey of exploration, diving into the pages of the Qur'an. As he delved into the Qur'an, he was immediately struck by its description of the universe's origin, a narrative that seemed both ancient and surprisingly modern. The Qur'an stated that the heavens and the earth were once a single entity, and that God caused them to separate, a concept that resonated deeply with him. This concept, Dr. Adler realized, bore a striking resemblance to the Big Bang theory, the prevailing scientific explanation for the universe's beginning, a theory he had studied extensively. The Qur'an's description of the universe's expansion, a concept only recently confirmed by modern science, further deepened Dr. Adler's sense of wonder and curiosity. Could it be that this ancient text held insights into the workings of the cosmos that had been revealed centuries ahead of their time? Dr. Adler pondered this question, feeling a profound connection between the ancient and the modern, the spiritual and the scientific. Dr. Adler's scientific training urged him to approach these revelations with caution. He knew that extraordinary claims required extraordinary evidence, and he was determined to scrutinize every detail meticulously. He meticulously researched the scientific principles behind the Qur'an's claims, comparing them to the latest research and discoveries. He pored over countless scientific charts and documents, ensuring that his analysis was thorough and unbiased. He studied the work of astronomers and physicists who had observed the redshift of distant galaxies, providing evidence for the universe's expansion. This redshift phenomenon, a cornerstone of modern cosmology, fascinated him deeply. Dr. Adler found himself increasingly drawn to the idea that science and faith, rather than being mutually exclusive, could actually complement and enrich one another. He began to see a harmonious relationship between the two, where each could offer insights into the mysteries of existence. He began to see the universe through a new lens, one that acknowledged both the elegance of scientific laws and the awe-inspiring power of a divine creator. The night sky, with its vast expanse of stars, became a source of both scientific inquiry and spiritual reflection for him. The Qur'an's assertion that we have built the universe with might, and we are certainly expanding it, resonated deeply with Dr. Adler's understanding of the cosmos. This ancient text seemed to echo the very principles he had spent his life studying. It was as if the Qur'an had provided him with a missing piece of the puzzle, a way to reconcile his scientific knowledge with a sense of spiritual purpose. This newfound clarity brought him a profound sense of peace and fulfillment, bridging the gap between his intellectual pursuits and his spiritual journey. Section 5. A Window into the Womb. As Dr. Adler continued his exploration of the Qur'an, he encountered another passage that sent shivers down his spine. The Qur'an described the stages of embryonic development with astonishing accuracy, detailing the formation of bones, muscles, and the sensory organs. What struck Dr. Adler was the fact that these descriptions were far ahead of the scientific knowledge available at the time of the Qur'an's revelation. It was only in the 20th century, with the advent of powerful microscopes and imaging techniques, that scientists were able to confirm the Qur'an's depiction of embryonic development. The Qur'an's emphasis on the intricate and perfectly timed nature of this process filled Dr. Adler with a profound sense of awe. It was as if he was being granted a glimpse into the very blueprint of life itself, a blueprint that pointed towards a masterful designer. Section 6. Wrestling with Revelation. The weight of these revelations began to transform Dr. Adler from within. He found himself grappling with a whirlwind of emotions, confusion, excitement, and a profound sense of humility. How could he, a man who had always relied on the tangible and the verifiable, reconcile himself to the possibility of divine revelation? Dr. Adler sought answers in both the scientific and spiritual realms. He revisited his own research, scrutinizing his findings through the lens of his newfound perspective. He consulted with religious scholars, engaging in thought-provoking discussions about the intersection of science and faith. Dr. Adler's journey was not without its challenges. He faced skepticism from some of his colleagues, who viewed his newfound faith as a betrayal of his scientific principles. Section 7. A Journey of the Heart. Yet, Dr. Adler pressed on, driven by an unwavering conviction that he was on the cusp of a profound truth. He realized that his journey was not just an intellectual one, but a deeply personal one as well. It was a journey of the heart, a quest for meaning and purpose that transcended the boundaries of the laboratory. Dr. Adler found solace in prayer, in the quiet moments of reflection and contemplation that allowed him to connect with something greater than himself. He began to see the beauty in the natural world as a testament to the Creator's artistry. He marveled at the intricate design of a flower, the vastness of the cosmos, the delicate balance of life on Earth. Dr. Adler's heart, once bound by the constraints of his skepticism, was gradually opening up to a new understanding of the world. Section 8. Embracing a New Dawn. In a moment of profound clarity, Dr. Adler realized that his pursuit of science and his newfound faith were not at odds. In fact, they were two sides of the same coin, both pointing towards a deeper truth. He understood that science could provide a window into the workings of the universe, while faith offered a framework for understanding its purpose and meaning. Dr. Adler made the momentous decision to embrace Islam, the faith that had spoken to him so profoundly. His conversion was met with mixed reactions. Some colleagues questioned his judgment, while others expressed admiration for his courage and intellectual honesty. Dr. Adler's conversion was not a rejection of his scientific training, but rather an affirmation that his scientific curiosity had led him to a deeper understanding of both the natural world and his place within it. Section 9. Harmony in the Cosmos. In this chapter, we delve into the profound relationship between the vastness of the universe and the human quest for understanding. Dr. Adler's story serves as a powerful reminder that science and faith are not mutually exclusive. His life is a testament to the idea that these two realms can indeed coexist harmoniously. They can coexist, complement each other, and enrich our understanding of the universe and our place within it. By integrating scientific inquiry with spiritual reflection, we can achieve a more holistic view of existence. His journey of discovery underscores the importance of approaching both science and religion with an open mind and a willingness to explore the unknown. This openness allows for a richer, more nuanced appreciation of the mysteries that surround us. Dr. Adler's legacy lies not only in his scientific contributions, but also in his unwavering pursuit of truth. His work has inspired countless others to seek knowledge without fear of crossing traditional boundaries. He showed the world that it is possible to be both a person of science and a person of faith, bridging the gap between empirical evidence and spiritual belief. And that the pursuit of knowledge, in all its forms, can lead us to a deeper appreciation of the beauty and wonder of creation. This pursuit is not just about accumulating facts, but about finding meaning in the cosmos. Dr. Adler's story stands as a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for future generations of thinkers and dreamers, reminding us that even in the face of uncertainty, the human spirit yearns for meaning, purpose, and a connection to something greater than itself. His life encourages us to look beyond the surface and